Okay, hello guys. As usual, it's time for your weekly prediction for upcoming weeks. So, yeah, as usual, we're gonna start from the first sign. So, from Capricorn, what they need to expect next week. What's coming up for Capricorn next week? For sign of Capricorn, what actually come up for them next week? What do you want to tell them, Keeper? The sign of Capricorn. Okay. A change. There's a change coming. Let me try to figure out what's this change about. Interesting. There will be some sort of things that you want to buy. It's quite expensive things. I'm seeing that you'll be thinking about it, like back and forth about buying these things. As usual, change can mean you're buying a car or other expensive things. So I'm seeing you going back and forth about buying this, because this can actually take some financial part of your saving or part of your monthly salary, because you're attached to this privileged person reverse. So that means there is a significant, it's not a cheap item that you're gonna buy. So I'm predicting that now it's come up here. So obviously every one of you is different. If you do have a money, that's something that you want to buy. I feel like you only live once. Sometimes like you only live once, so go ahead. But if you don't have the money, don't force yourself, because I'm seeing that some of you also will be like having buyer's remorse. But yeah, nonetheless, yeah, that's the message. You do have unexpected income from this card has been a while, it never come back, but now it's coming back. But it's a good message. You're gonna have some sort of money getting returned to you or being refunded. That's kind of scenarios. This it tells me that you already not expecting they're going to refund you, but you're gonna get that money. Moving is here for you. This combination is odd. So it's talking about a move. It may be trigger from your landlord kind of feeling for the one that is renting. Yeah, you're gonna have some sort of moving coming soon. Not that next week, but more like in the next couple of weeks or months. It due to some sort of legal situation, paperwork, or some. It's like your landlord try to force you out or something around that. That's an odd one. Okay, last message. It's been a while here. For the one that dating, okay, very simple message. For the one that is dating with someone, your person gonna express some sort of concern that you're being acting up, you're childish. So yeah, that's the message. What are you gonna do with that message is really up to you. Okay, Theo, what Capricorn need to know? What Capricorn need to know for next week only, please? For Capricorn, what they need to know next week? Okay, let's see. What do you need to know for next week? You're gonna back away from some sort of situation. Yeah, you're gonna back away. Two backing away card. You're gonna let it go. You're gonna let it go. You're gonna give up. Wow, this is very strong. So you're gonna give up on something or someone. Let's try to figure out. Is this a work situation, or is it a romantic relationship, a person, or what? Give me clarification. Come up with the cup energy. So I feel like it is a person. It is a person. So you're gonna let them go. Some of you guys also feel better with this situation or with this particular individual. So you're gonna let them go. You got 4 cards of letting go, giving up. So this energy is very strong. Okay, what next they need to know? You're gonna go out more next week. Go out, hang out with friends. By you doing that, I feel like it's needed for you to become more stable, emotionally more balanced. Because The Hermit reverse attached with the Temperance. So I feel like by you going out more, you kind of like, how you call it, feel like you become more happy, more balanced. Okay, last message. Rejection, failure. You're gonna go through some sort of failure next week. I'm not sure what context of this because it's very general. So take it very general. You're gonna go through some sort of failure next week, but you're gonna bounce back. You're gonna bounce back to your to the yourself, the confident, the confident self. Yeah. That's the message for you. So let me move on. As usual, this is just a quick short message because you already do have your monthly. If you want more detail, go to your monthly sign. Let me put 6. Okay, keep it for Aquarius. For Aquarius, what they need to know coming up for next week for the sign of Aquarius. For the sign of Aquarius. Not that. Okay. Okay. Overall friendship better. Family situation become better. What's this about? A lot of you guys worry too much about your financial situation. It tells me that your financial situation is going to improve. So I feel that stress is only in your mind. You always stress about that your whatever your financial situation is gonna end with the world disaster. No, it's not. So you need to be bit more chill. I feel you're gonna disconnect from lovers. You're gonna disconnect with the lovers in the future. It's not next week, but in the future. The reason you're gonna disconnect from them is either they're acting up as immature or they don't want a child. So that's one of the reasons. You got 2 cards. Yeah, you got a lot of family situation improving, friendship kind of feeling improving. Any concern around family situation is gonna go away next week at least. Yeah. Okay, one last message before I move on to your table. Delay on your moving or selling a house. Okay, why is the 5? What? This is a twist. Wait, let me try to clarify. Why is here? Why that card is here? I want to say it first. Okay, I feel like there's a delay around your move. It's quite a delay. Is quite long delay kind of feeling due to the paperwork. I'm not sure what kind of paperwork can delay this selling a house or moving out from a house. It's a long delay. It's not a short one. Okay. And also you need to be a bit careful next week about your energy level, your health situation. I'm not sure why. Just make sure you sleep properly or eating proper food. I don't think anything very serious, but maybe like low of energy or a normal flu coming up. Let's go to your table. Table. What Aquarius need to know for the sign of Aquarius? What they need to know next week, especially. Next week, limit the energy for next week. What's it coming towards them next week? New love coming. New love. Yeah, you're gonna be talking with someone. Can be new, can be past. You're gonna be flirting with them. They come up as a page. Ace of Cup, Page of Cup. You're gonna be talking with someone. The only context that I'm not sure whether this is new or past. Can you give me more clarification about this Page of Cup? Oof. You pull the best card, 10 of Pentacles. This is gonna be a long term. you got the identification will give me that you know this person gonna be your long term, and this person gonna open up, like you're gonna feel the emotion, like you don't need to like pry through the emotion, they're just gonna open up. That's that. And one more card, last card. Yeah, this person is kind of like going to give you the emotion immediately. You don't need to like crack the heart kind of feeling. So yeah, some of you guys will experience this next week. The only problem is, can you give me identification whether it's a new or past person? I feel like it's a past person for a lot of you guys. It's a past person where both of you in the past kind of disconnected, but for some reason you're gonna get back together. You're gonna see this person as your long-term family material kind of person. So yeah. What else? Success. You got some sort of clarity. Time is right. Okay. You're talking about the same thing, I feel. So you're gonna get the success with this relationship, and you also get some sort of clarity that the time now is right for you to move on. So either if in the past this person, both of you are split up, or maybe like not talking, so I feel like now the time is right for you to pursue them, or you're gonna be doing that because you feel the time is right. Also, a side story for some of you in the past, they broke your heart, they cut you off. So okay, that's a small portion of you guys. Last message, anything else that they need to know next week? You better be collaborating. You're gonna be collaborating in the work. Work looks pretty fine. Be careful next week. Don't go out too much, because I'm seeing that gonna impact your health. I'm seeing that you wanna go out a lot next week for some reason, but I'm seeing that gonna impact your health or sleep pattern or something about that, or your diet. Okay. Okay, let me move on to Pisces. Pisces. Okay, what Pisces need to know coming up next week? What coming up for them next week for the sign of Pisces? What's coming up for them next week? What's coming up for Pisces next week, please? Okay. Thinking. Being childish. Next week you're gonna become more childish. I'm not sure why is this talking like this. I just gonna read this. You're gonna become, okay, either you're gonna connect with someone that is childish, or you're the childish one. It's talking about a relationship. So expect that to happen next week. The only problem is I'm not sure, because I'm reading the energy only, so I'm not sure whether you're the one that's gonna become childish for next week, or you're gonna meet a childish person, or if you're already connected with someone, they become a bit immature, a bit childish next week. For the one that in the very stable connection, I'm predicting a breakup. We come up with the marriage reverse and court house. So basically a breakup. It feel like the one that actually in very stable one. So I'm not sure why they're going through some sort of breakup. The one that had some sort of legal thing or paperwork related to it. So expect that. I like that message. Okay. For the one that doing a good job, keep doing it even though you're not getting the promotion, because what you are doing is actually working toward this. So keep doing your work even though the promotion is not coming. I feel like you will get to know that the promotion is not for you, some sort of kind of that scenario. So if you're thinking like you want to bail out, don't, because you are walking toward to become a wealthy man in the future. Okay, Tarot, Pisces. Next week, what is it coming towards them? What's coming towards them next week? Event, person, whatever it is that they need to know. Oops. Okay, let's see. Things is not moving. Next week is why things not moving. Huh? Okay. Let me pull up first to get out the full. Okay, you got the decent, but the first opening is, I'm not sure why I start with that. Okay, why the Chariot reverse here? A relationship that is not moving. You come up with a Four of Wands, a connection, a stable connection where it's not moving up, become halted. You're gonna get a commitment from that person, or even go to the marriage. Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles. And for the one that actually in a marriage situation where things are not moving, you're gonna give this a second go because you still believe on it and you're still attracted to your person. So that's a good thing. So it's an energy of renewal. If you think have been halted for the one that in good connection, already married your person, or somewhat in good connection, very stable connection. So you're gonna have some sort of renewal next week. Yeah, some sort of renewal. So things are looking good for that department. Okay, for the one that, okay, that's first set of Pisces. And for the Pisces that actually already being disconnected, or you don't feel like you're feeling intensified with your person, you're gonna end things with them. We're gonna get some sort of clarity also. What it's about. Okay, you're gonna be talking with new people, but in the term of it is probably texting, because it's coming as a texting energy, messaging. Also, you're gonna get some aha moment, lightning moment, right? Where now it's time for you to focus on more on your work. Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, next week is that you got a mixture of message for next week. But yeah, that's what's coming for you guys from energy wise. You got a mixture of message, which is kind of I kind of like it. The renewal of a relationship, I kind of like that message. Okay, what's next? Aries, right? Okay, Aries. What's coming up for Aries next week? What's coming up for Aries next week? What's coming up for Aries? If you wanna know more about your message, go to the monthly sign. You got more detail there. This is just a quick for weekly kind of thing. You're different. You're a bit different. You got to know that this person scam you, at least. You're talking about you are not expecting this person to scam you. So you're gonna experience some sort of financial loss. I'm not sure if it's already happened or if it's going predicting something going to happen around that area. I hope it's predicting so you can avoid it. So if you're thinking like this kind of person won't scam me because you kind of like have a trust with them kind of feeling. And basically very simple, pretty very simple. Next week, if anyone want to try to get your something from your money, avoid them for at least for next week. Because I'm seeing you're gonna experience some sort of financial loss. A lot of you need to be careful. A lot of you actually going to drop some decision next week where it's actually not good. I'm not sure what kind of decision. It tells me that you're actually going to wander off from this path. So whatever decision that you're gonna drop next week, like you're gonna drop, I'm not sure. I hope it's not dropping about work or school, something like that. It actually will make you further away from becoming this person. So think twice or maybe think 100 times before you drop something next week. Okay, a lot of you also got concern around your work. Your work actually impacting your love life next week. So, okay, what's there? Any advice? Yeah, what they should do with this? Come clean. Come clean. So I feel like your advice for the one that think that their work actually affecting their love life, come clean to your person. And you need to make a decision. If your work more important, when you come clean, your person cannot accept this. The advice is this, coffin. So take it how you want to do it. Everyone got the free will, but at least take it like the biggest advice is to come clean to your person that your work is actually kind of like taking your time a lot. So kind of like that. So basically, yeah, be honest about it. Okay, table, what Aries need to know next week? What coming up towards them next week? Event, person, what else? Finance. What they need to know? And what coming towards them also next week? Okay. Getting over her heartbreak situation. Okay, for the one that getting over a heartbreak situation, you now just gonna wait for the right one. You're not gonna overindulge with a person that you, I feel like in the past you overindulged with a situation or person where you know they're not a fit for you, but you're still like, okay, what the heck, just give it a try. So you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna wait for the right one. A lot of you also will go into a phase where you become more silent toward people, like not engaging. So just want to be with yourself, not want to be bothered with anyone. What's this you're not seeing? Okay, I asked because you come up with a card of what something that you're not seeing. What you're not seeing, that is you're not gonna give a second chance to anyone. Judgment reverse, so that's predicting probably someone wants a second chance with you. Yeah, so yeah, you're not open to any of a second chance or redo with a person from your past. Also, your intuition or your psychic ability going to be heightened up next week for a small portion of you. The time is not right for you to achieve the success that you want. You got the wheel with the world reversed. But for a lot of you that are expecting promotion, success, even relationship success, the time is not there yet for you to achieve that. So be patient. Yeah, be patient. Last message. I feel like I need to ask one more. Yeah, you're gonna be closed off. You're gonna be closed off from people. You're gonna be closed off from a love situation, and you're gonna be focused more on becoming this person. So this person usually more heavy on the sex department rather than emotion. So yeah, that's coming up for you next week. $23. Okay, let's go Taurus. Taurus, what's coming up for Taurus next week? Taurus, what's coming up for Taurus next week? What's coming up for Taurus? No message about what? No message. Talking about no message, but it doesn't tell me. No message about poverty reverse. So if you're expecting some sort of message that gonna like drain your finance, it tells me it's not coming. I'm not sure what scenario of this though. So yeah, if you guys know what scenario of this, let me know. It's talking about no message about some sort of financial situation, then you actually because of that no message, right, you're improving your financial situation for next week. So that's the first message. Not sure what kind of situation is that. Oh, interesting. You're gonna need to make a decision next week. This is something that you are not expecting. It tells from this reading, this decision is either to delay your travel or to resign. That's tough. What the hell is this? Like, this is what tells me. you need to make some sort of decision. This decision you're not expecting at all. It's just like being thrown into your face. Either you delay your travel or you quit from your job. So just be mindful of what's going to happen next week. Looks like a bit office politics shit. A lot of you don't like your work. You feel like the work is actually robbing your time, your health. Yeah, a lot of you actually don't like your work. You feel like disconnected. You feel like this work situation is kind of like robbing your time, your health, mental health even. But universe actually giving you support by giving your boss that actually kind of sucks. Like they don't really follow up on whatever you're doing. So the boss kind of like either very lazy, so they never really figure out what you're doing. So use that to your advantage until you find a better job. I don't know why I feel like I need to tell you guys this. Also, a lot of you guys that actually wanted to have a kid, I'm seeing that you're overthinking about that. It tells that it's coming. It's not telling me there's a delay or anything. It's coming, but it tells me that before you have a kid, you need to fix the relationship first with your family, some sort of with family or friend. So I'm not sure what it's trying to tell me. Okay, let's go to your table. Taurus, next week. What's coming up for you? Sign of Taurus, what's coming up for you? Sign of Taurus, what is it coming up towards you? Only for next week, please. You're gonna stop talking with someone next week, your friend. You're gonna be going out solo. Yeah, you're gonna stop talking with your friend. Not sure why. But you're gonna go out solo next week. Maybe it's just a way for you to be more sort out things in your mind, something around that. I see you got a like confusing situation around your work also. Don't get it. What is, can you give me more clarification? What's the situation about? Oh, your work situation is come to a stop. So you're kind of confused what need to do or what need to be done. What's your next step? What's their advice? Do your research. See things more logical. See things for what it is. And what else? Last message. Do more research. See things for what it is. If things already doesn't serve you in your work, it's time for you to cut them off. Find a better work situation. Find a work situation that can give you this feeling. Two of Cups. Basically, you know what you're doing, and your boss also kind of appreciative of what you're doing. So this is only for obviously for a Taurus that having a halt situation in their work, a sudden halt. I feel they basically kind of confuse you. Okay, what else? You're gonna have a new beginning about what? Around summertime. Around summertime, you're gonna have a new beginning with someone that you already blocked and someone that doesn't know what they want. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Someone already being blocked. This person also not sure what they want. So you're gonna have some sort of new beginning, but it's an Ace of Wands. So keep that in mind. Around summertime. One more clarification for this individual. Yeah, someone you block but you never tell them that it's over. 10 of Wands reverse. This person I feel like goes in circle with you in the past. You're gonna have a new beginning with them around summertime. Okay? That's what it tells me. A lot of message is not really for next week, I feel. But yeah, it's kind of tough to try to get specific timeline in the table. Okay, Gemini, what's coming up for them next week? For the sign of Gemini. Signs of Gemini, signs of Gemini. Two-Face. What's actually coming up for this sign of Two-Face next week? Stress about your work. That's about your work. A lot of concern related to your work. This for the one that doing what do you call it? The work that you don't like, a mundane kind of work. Not the one that doing like very professional, soft kind of soft skill kind of work. Improvement on family and friendship. Seeing more of your friend. Okay, what's with this fourth person? Be careful about the family member that try to bring some sort of quarrel inside you, between you and your families. You know this person already as a fake. You can spot them from a mile that there's a faker. So be careful about. It can be your family member that actually embodied this false person reverse. They try to bring some sort of like quarrel inside the family. So yeah, be careful about that. Don't overindulge with that kind of situation. A lot of you also feel like disconnected from your work. You don't like your work, but you do the adult decision, still working at that field or at that company because you need the money. So not sure what to say about that. I mean, everyone. Interesting. Why the unification here? Okay. I feel like it's more related to an advice from that previous work situation. Even though I didn't explicitly ask, I feel like it's more like an advice. So it tells me that a lot of you guys need to be a bit more bold on what you want to do in your life per se. You need to make a decision to become more bold, try to bring balance. So if you feel like the balance is not there, whatever is the money, it's a work situation, time, whatever is the balance is not there, you need to be a bit more bold on making decision to achieve that. But because looks, what happened after you become more bold is this wealthy person upright. So it's more like an advice for you. So yeah, just keep in mind, if you feel like your work is very sucks, so you need to be a bit more bold on taking new approach. So there's a delay for your travel, just a small portion of you. Delay on your travel, yeah, delay on your travel. Nothing very serious about it, but it's just like, it's probably a delay, that's all. Okay, Tara, what Gemini need to know next week? What's coming up for them next week only? Getting over things, getting over people, person, getting over a player, That, oh, I don't like that. Why is this here? Yeah, a lot of you have some sort of fear issue of letting go bad habits next week. Not sure why. A bad habit or a toxic situation, you kind of like fear to walk away from it. Why though? I don't get it. What's the fear about? Fear is about the will. I asked why is the will. So usually the will is about timing. So it's like you feel like the time is not right for you to walk away from that kind of situation. So the toxic situation can be a relationship, can be a work situation, can be friendship. So take it how it affect you, how it resonate with you. Also next week there'll be a sudden halt in the communication, like you suddenly not communicating with one of what do you say, people, one of the person that you're quite interested to have a romantic relationship. You kind of like distance yourself. Why you so weird next week? You're being more cooperative with them. I'm not sure why. Oh, you feel like you're being rejected by them. So I'm not sure. Yeah, but basically because you feel like you are being rejected by them, so you're gonna have this sudden halt of communication, becoming more uncooperative with them. So if they ask to hang out, meet, you kind of like make excuse kind of feeling. So that's happen next week. You're gonna withdraw your love, yes. You're gonna hold back, yeah. I'm talking about you're gonna stop talking to them. Wow, okay. Yeah, basically it's the same general. Tell me that you're gonna withdraw your cup of love. You're gonna like hold back from them. You stop talking. Basically all this thing. Normal. Any other message for them next week? Because I don't like keep giving only like the same message. Lovers, Weavers. Okay. But I feel like you need to go through that. By you actually closing off from them, you become more balanced. You become this two guy. It's basically the same guy. You become this Temperance and the Emperor. So you become take control of your life. Your emotion become more balanced. So expect that to happen from the one that dealing with this kind of scenarios where the person is rejecting you. You're gonna close off from them next week. Very apparent that you're gonna get over some player kind of feeling. You're gonna get over them. It's very apparent that energy is there. Cancer. What Cancer coming toward Cancer next week? What's coming toward them? What's coming toward them? Your card is a bit uncooperative, but let's see. Sign of Cancer. Oof, tough. Great Fortune reverse. Be careful. Imprisonment. So you will be spending some sort of money that you're gonna be like give you some sort of fear and anxiety. Oh man. Okay. So you're gonna take the mature. Okay, first message. Yeah, there's some sort of thing that you need to pay. I feel next week. That is not cheap. Where is actually gonna drain a bit of your bank, and I'm seeing you kind of stressed about it for next week. The next message is you're gonna get some sort of success. I feel it's related with your work. You're gonna get some sort of promotion. I feel also or news about promotion. Okay, basically by you becoming more become the adult person in the work. I'm not sure what kind of situation of the work. The people around you kind of recognize you, become the more responsible one. So you're gonna hear a news about some sort of a promotion. You're gonna have some extra money next week. Not the biggest amount, but yeah, you get extra money. Why is this here? Why this wealthy man keep haunting most of reading? You're gonna make money, but obviously don't forget about the something that you need to pay. I'm not sure why I'm getting that something you need to pay. For the one that doing a side job kind of feeling, you may make money from that slowly, surely it's gonna be increased. So I'm not sure what kind of side job is that, but yeah, every one of you will be different. The one that doing that, keep doing it, because the money that you're gonna get by monthly is gonna be like slowly increasing, and you're also on the path of becoming this guy. This guy been start plaguing my reading for today. And your health also generally become better. Your energy level, your sleep pattern become better for next week. So yeah, good stuff. Besides the something that you need to pay, I feel. Not sure why I come up with that. I get that into my mind. Okay, Taylor, what Cancer, coming towards Cancer next week? What they need to know next week coming towards them? Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Up on something. Moving on. What is this talking about? Summertime. You're gonna become very happy. if any situation that kind of stuck may make you stuck in the past, you're gonna give up slowly on it. Summertime, you're gonna become very happy, single, got money keep flowing. Yeah. What is this talking about? Okay, summertime, for the one that connecting with someone, if you feel like stuck, I feel summertime you're gonna end things with them. Suddenly you're gonna end things with them. You're going to feel hopeless with that. You're just gonna become single from that individual. Obviously, this is not for all of you. Some of you that been dealing with the person, individual that actually kind of like make you go in circle feeling. Around summertime, you're gonna like fully cut them off. You become very happy on summertime. Yeah, you're gonna be able to walk away from them, give up. Okay, all this the same thing around summertime. Basically, that's is picking up on summertime energy about relationship. Any other thing that they need to know? You also pick a card of taking a rest, not really messaging with people. So yeah, you try to heal yourself up next week. Yours is only that only. Yeah, only after you be able to let go that situation that makes you go in circle, you will have this successful relationship. So I feel like relationship for you, a lot of you guys actually after that, like that summertime period onward. So the message haven't changed so far. So yeah, I feel like nothing really significant next week. It's just a smooth flowing next week. Yeah, smooth sailing. Except that one of the money issue that I'm not sure what kind of situation. I feel like a lot of you guys need to pay for something that is quite expensive next week. So just keep that in mind. But as long as you got the fun, I feel like that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, Leo. What's coming up for Leo next week? What's actually coming up for Leo next week? What's coming up for Leo next week? Oh, this again. This been plaguing also in the previous reading. So a person that lies to you, they're gonna message you, show some concern to trick you that they are actually now mature. Don't know why I say it's to trick you. It doesn't, it just, I feel like they trick you. Like to show off that they're actually mature. I feel like they're mature. Still same old. So be careful about that individual if you're dealing with that kind of individual. You also pull the occupation reverse. Okay, a lot of you guys need to be careful next week. You need to step up your game in your work, or you're gonna get some sort of warning from your HR or from your boss. So I'm not sure why. If you like being lazy or kind of like do mistakes in your work, I feel like next week there is a very high possibility if that happens, your boss or your HR gonna give you some sort of warning. So be mindful about that. Not far ahead. Okay, for the one that has some sort of anxiety around your finance, in the next couple of months, I'm not saying it's next week, it's more like next couple of months, there's a chance for you, as is the probability or the possibility of you to make a good money, great fortune. Let me try to clarify where they're going to get this great fortune. I'm not sure whether people can give me it's a gift, so it's a support. It can be from a friend, can be from a family, support from your family, knowing that you have financial issue, then they support you, so things like that. It's a gift. Gift is a support for me. The card of gift is about support, so it's from your friend, close friend, family, spouse, kind of thing. Okay, Leo table. What's coming up for them next week for Leo table? What's coming up for them? You become too logical. You become too logical. But why is he here? It's telling me that it's... doesn't give me much though. You become too logical. You're gonna back away from a specific situation that is not going. You're gonna back away. And actually it's picking up of energy that the other person is kind of a liar. So that's why the connection has not been successful. You're gonna back away from them. You take the logical approach to back away from them. I feel like it's a connection. I'll take it if this is about your work situation where your boss keep lying about you. You're gonna back away from that. That's the more general side of it. Okay, there is this person that want a second chance with you, but you're gonna I feel like you're not really okay. What come into my mind, right? There's this person want to have a second chance with you. Judgment is here. It's follow up with the Ace of Cup reverse. So I feel like you're gonna reject them, give them a silent treatment. Yeah, you're gonna stop talking to them. Who is this person? They stalk you. They give up on you in the past. They ghosted you. Okay, so who is this person? They stalk you, they ghosted you, they give up on you. So this person, I feel like they realize what they have lost. They try to come back, but this time you're going to reject them. Any other thing? A lot of drama next week. You need to let go from a drama situation. Okay, if you been into a situation where there's a lot of drama, it tells me that you need to let go or run away from that situation because that can impact your confidence. So I'm not sure what she's talking about. It can be drama about family, can be work, can be relationship. So take it how it resonates with you. It tells that you need to let go of that situation, or else it's going to affect your confidence in the near future. Okay, Virgo it is. My own sign also. Better be good next week. Okay, for Virgo, what's coming up next week? Sign of Virgo, what's coming up next week? Okay, let's shuffle. Okay, Virgo, what's coming up for you next week? A child. Or acting up as a child. Official person. Oh, okay. What's coming to my mind, right? If for the one that wanting that promotion, you need to be a bit more bold. Child basically about someone acting up like a child basically. They have no fear, right? So I feel because it's tied with the official person and the privileged person. So I feel like if you want that money, you want that promotion, you need to take a risk. You need to take a risk. Nothing come easy if you want that money. So you need to take a risk. That I feel like gonna get payoff. For the one that actually feel like their health is kind of like or you feel always tired, it's gonna be improved, but not next week. Probably in the next 2-3 weeks, you're gonna feel that refresh energy coming towards you. Your work is doing well next week, although there is no changes. The work is doing well. There will be a bit like misunderstanding around your work situation, or a bit like, you know, that's annoying colleague kind of feeling. So yeah, but I don't think it's gonna affect you too much. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like you are going to become mature with your emotions. So I'm not sure why I'm picking up on that. So yeah, any last message? The one that doing, that's odd. Why the odd thing is, okay, the easier message for the one that waiting to be chosen by your person, that's not gonna happen next week. That's a simple message. Okay, for the one that actually thinking of resigning. Not sure why come up with me resigning, or basically you're already fed up with your work, right? I'm seeing it's not going to happen next week because it's tied with the coffin reverse, so that means the situation will still continue. So if you kind of fed up with your work, you want to resign or anything, I don't see it's happening for next week. So yeah, that's what he's talking about. So we got two types. The one that actually not fed up with their work. You got people, your colleague kinda poking you around, try to pick a fight, something like that. And the one that actually feels that the work is now become a chore, you want to resign or something around that, it's not happening next week at least. Okay, table, what's coming towards Virgo next week? Okay, what's coming up for sign of Virgo? That's odd. That's odd. Why is this here? Oh. Next week there is some issue going to happen around your work where you're gonna see things in a very negative manner around your work. I'm not sure what. That actually kind of make you like want to avoid work next week. Like you become like lazy or don't want to work, like your moral go down or feel like burn out. So something going to happen next week. What's your advice that dealing with this? Get over that. Don't think too much about it. You're gonna get some sort of clarity about. So your first advice is get over it for the one that going to deal that situation. The next advice is you're gonna get some sort of clarity. When the things doesn't move, that means it's not for you. Okay, you also will have a lot of communication. I'm not sure whether it's a new person or it's the person already in your life. They come up as a King of Cups. Like another clarification of this person. They used to be a page. You already disconnected with them. You're gonna have a new beginning with them. So you're gonna have a back and forth communication. The biggest identification is you stop talking to them in the past, you disconnected with them. You're gonna have a brand new beginning with this person. They now come up as a King of Cups. So they are more mature. You're gonna have a lot of back and forth communication, a lot of forward movement with them. You got a lot of fond memories with this person and things just keep basically you got a lot of fond memories with this person, good memories, and you're gonna become, both of you gonna become more cooperative, more collaborative kind of feeling. Last message for next week, what's coming towards Virgo? Okay, for the one that dealing with player, you're gonna take a rest, take a break from them. Also, you're gonna take care of your looks, your diet, your gym routine. You're gonna be more working out. You're going through some sort of diet, I feel. Like low carb diet kind of feeling next week. Eating more healthy also. So yeah. Keto does come into my mind. Some of you guys going through some kind of keto diet. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Okay, what's coming toward Libra next week? Only for next week, please. What's coming toward Libra next week? What's coming up towards Libra next week? High honor, I like it. Straight off the bat. High honor, but come up with unexpected income weaver. So there is some sort of unnecessary or unexpected spending going to happen. High honor, that means a lot of success. Your time is come. If you've been worried too much about you never achieve success, next week is the energy is for you to achieve success. So be a bit more brave, I feel. Risk taker next week. Yeah. Some of you guys will get a promotion next week, official person, but it doesn't come up with the money that you want. You're gonna come up with the wealthy man weavers. There's a delay also for your travel next week, for the one that's planning for travel. You're gonna be gainfully employed. You're gonna be enjoying your work next week. Overthinking too much about your work also next week. Anything else? For the one that doing like low skill kind of job, you're gonna have some sort of concern around your work, because I feel like you're gonna get the message about a pay cut or pay cut or how a cut. That's coming to my mind. Last message, you're gonna receive a message again with the thief reverse. I'm not sure why this keep coming up lately. Yeah, you're gonna receive a message from a thief reverse, it tells me. So basically you already know this person kind of like scammer. They will tell you that they cannot sell the house or something around that. So it may be an agent that tried to play with your money or something like that. So be careful for the one that's selling their house. Okay, what's the tail message? Let's move on to your tail message. Scorpio. Not Scorpio, Libra. Why in the hell I'm saying Scorpio? So what Libra message for next week, Table? What Libra message for next week? Oops, the card is not cooperating. What is Libra message for next week? Only, please. Balance around your life. You're gonna need to make a decision, or you're indecisive about something. What is this talking about? You're gonna be indecisive about dropping something. I feel like it's more like a person. So I feel like you're gonna be indecisive to drop someone next week. So you're kind of like juggling between two person. Which one you want to focus, which one you want to close off from. Which one do you need to go forward with? The one that you got a lot of fond memories. So I take it very general. Next week you're gonna have like indecision whether which one you want to drop between two individuals. One is come up as a Queen of Wands, the other one is the King of Swords reverse. Which one you want to close off and which one you want to focus. I asked which one, the answer is Six of Cups. So basically the one that you have a lot of good times together with. So focus more on that. You're gonna be saving next week. Yeah, that's the way. Saving, you're gonna get your wish by saving. So you're gonna be saving more next week. Also be careful about the King of Wands that coming towards you. We've got a lot of fire energy. Be careful about the King of Wands that coming towards you. They may appear as a businessman, businesswoman, but their intention towards you is to play games. So be careful about that next week. If you see someone that embodied a fire energy and you already sense that they try to play games with you, run away. Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio. What's coming towards Scorpio next week? Next week, what Scorpio need to know? Only for next week, please. What Scorpio need to know next week? Not being chosen. Oh, okay. Okay, let me clarify first. Okay, not being chosen. That's the first thing. Related to your occupation, something or someone not choosing you. Maybe they're not giving you the project that you want. Also expect there is some sort of a financial loss next week. Why this financial loss is here? This is something that you're stressed about. There are a lot of concern about that financial loss. Again with the main reverse. So the financial loss is actually, I feel like, coming from you guys not being chosen as the main person, because it kept coming back because with that when I asked. So it's something related to your work. So it's a slew of a message. Something around the work where you're not being chosen as the main person, or you're not giving the project that you want. This actually can impact your finances. Okay, what's the next message? You do make money also. You got the great fortune here. So you do make money. So don't worry about that. But I feel like this just gonna like delay your time because you're not being chosen, kind of thing. Okay, the next message is this is an odd one. A lot of you guys going to delay your move because you cannot find a good community. So it's kind of like you're being a bit picky on your surrounding with your neighbor. So a lot of you guys going to delay your move. This is a bit weird message, but it is what it is. Ah man, this again with this false person. This keep plaguing my reading. And for you, it's talking about the false person in the work. So you got to know this person is fake as hell. I feel like they try to sabotage you. Like, I'm not sure, maybe bad gossiping around you or kind of thing. Yeah, this person going to sabotage you. They're going to sabotage you being upgraded or being promoted, kind of thing. This person, this is annoying. So be careful about this person. I feel like you need to distance yourself. Distance yourself for this. How do they know this person? Let me try to grab something. I don't know if people can give me or not. They are, okay, how do you know this person? If they say they can do something but in the end they cannot do. That's the biggest identification. So they kind of like bullshit their way into the place that you're working, or bullshit their way into your boss. So yeah, that's that. Okay, next message. Yeah, you're gonna make money, but I feel that delay of not being chosen it's just gonna delay you. I feel like you're gonna have additional stream of income coming from other places. So don't worry, if this happens to you, the universe actually giving you bringing the balance towards you to other means. For the one that actually unable to conceive a child yet, or still not gonna get like postponing of having a child, you're gonna get like a message from your family member, some sort of concern. Again, I feel like it's a genuine concern. So, but I feel like it's kind of like annoys you. So, just take it, relax, take it chill with that kind of message. Let's go with table now. Table. What's coming towards Scorpio next week? Table. What is coming up towards them just for next week? You're gonna let go a player. You're gonna let go this person that keep their option open. Have fun reverse. You're gonna let them go next week. Yeah, they never offer you the love. So this person basically a professional time waster. So you're gonna let them go. Oh, all the ace is reverse for that person. Yeah, either that or they never give you a, like, you thought they're gonna step up, but they never step up. So yeah. Also, it's either in the past they kind of reject you, so maybe you express your love, but they reject you. So you're gonna let them go or get over them, release them. okay, but that's good though. You finally realize, right, what actually happened after that. You're gonna like stick yourself to a condition of situation, relationship that give you a balance, like not one-sided. Looks what happened, Two of Cups. So I feel like, yeah, you lesson learned. So I feel like you learn a lesson. So soon enough, I feel like you're gonna meet your person. You're gonna get more option soon. Well, I don't know. Let me clarify. This only tells me you got a more option, but then it's jump to a very different scenario. Okay, you're gonna get more options soon. You're gonna be traveling soon. Okay, you're gonna get a lot of option. That's very apparent, but this is a bit funny. So you're gonna get a lot of option. You're gonna have a lot of progression back and forth with this person. And some of you also sent message gonna have a travel soon, like next month. But you're gonna end things with the one that actually that bring down your mood. So I'm not sure how you're gonna figure that out. But basically you're gonna end a lot of this option situation, right? By end of spring, early summers, basically you're gonna clear them off. You kind of like cut them off. I asked who or what you're cutting off is about the mood situation. So I feel like a connection that doesn't bring a positive feeling towards you, you're gonna like cut them off. I think you're gonna use your emotional intuition to start cutting people soon. Not logical intuition, more like emotional intuition. So if you see like this person cannot bring a positive energy, right, you're gonna like cut them off. It's picking up on end of spring time frame. But next week you kind of like gonna walk away from a player kind of feeling. People that keep their option open. The last sign is Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. What's coming up for Sagittarius next week? What's coming up for Sagittarius next week? Money. You got money next week. Money and overcoming your financial property weakness. So yeah, great fortune. So a good money situation next week. Yay. So a lot of you guys will be moving or the thought of moving next week. I was selling a house. Wow. Concern. Okay. There's a lot of concern. There's a lot of thinking next week. There will be a lot of thinking, concern, even stress about the situation where it kind of drain your finances. So it's kind of like you make money, but you also kind of have money loss. You'll be thinking about that situation next week. Not sure whether it's happened or it's going to happen, that financial loss. So keep that in mind. If you kind of like feel that they're gonna have some sort of financial loss, maybe it's time for you to bail out from that situation. Now I'm seeing that you kind of like thinking about it next week. A lot of thinking, even it stress you out. The hell? That does not related at all. Next week also you will be faced with the decision whether you want to improve your relationship with your families or friendship or want to focus on your work. I think one sign got this message on the previous reading. I forgot, is it Sagittarius? No message about work. Work is smooth sailing next week. No issue. People are cooperating with you. You're also expecting a good relationship in the work, like colleague relationship, work relationship, that is good next week. So work is doing well next week, smooth sailing, no issue. I don't feel anything that need to be alert for next week for in the work situation. A lot of signs got good work situation, I feel, next week, which is good. That's what we want. Okay, table, what Sagittarius, what coming towards Sagittarius next week? What coming towards Sagittarius next week? What is coming towards Sagittarius next week? Celebration. That's not right. Two of Cups. So I feel like this talking about someone in a good connection you're gonna celebrate next week. There'll be some sort of celebration next week. What's the time is not right about? To be collaborating. Oh, okay. So if for the one that's actually in a relationship where both of you can work together, the time is not there yet for you to work together, to collaborate together. So that's what tells me. So if you're thinking, I don't know, for example, maybe both of you are artists or you're planning to collaborate, it tells me that the time is not right yet for you to collaborate. But next week there'll be some sort of celebration between you two. Celebrate your love. So good stuff coming towards you. Oops. 2 Cups. Wow, this is a very good card. It's come up like this. Next week you're gonna go into some sort of confusing situation. It's related to your emotional. From that confusing situation, right, you're gonna close off your emotion. You're gonna close off. When by you closing off, right, you actually attract more people that are interested with you. And I'm seeing that, let me clarify before I say further. Yeah, you need to use your intuition for the slew of people that are actually showing your attraction. You need to use your intuition to figure out which one is your happily ever after. I feel like among the people that are actually showing attraction towards you or wanting your attention, there is one person that very apparent that the emotion is very mature, very stable. So that's your hint. Focus more on your energy for the one with the mature emotional kind of feeling. The one that actually feeling very, very calm, like everything is under control. That person you need to focus more on. Oh, okay, this is not immediate, not for next week, because it's come up with the 3 of Wands. So it's not immediate. But I feel this is like a process that you need to go for the next couple of months. You're gonna attract more people, more options in the next couple of months. And you need to go, if you really want, like you are at a very stable moment, right? Stable energy that you want a long term. Then you need to go with the one that is mature. They feel the one that feel very calm, very mature, like everything is under control when you're with this person. Okay, any other thing that they need to know next week? You're not going to give up on working. Good for you. You're not going to give up on the work situation, even though this work situation kind of like disappoints you from time to time. You're still gonna march on. Good for you, focusing on your work. Good. I like that part. So basically you are unfazed by the rejection from your work. Good stuff. So that's all I have for you guys for next week. Hope this helps you guys to navigate next week. If it does, please do share, like, and subscribe. And I thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye all.